Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Look, I'm going to tell you a hack about earning that can potentially get you up to $10,000 or more. Okay? Now, for most people that have been using earning, they only been using it just to get their daily pay. However, this here hack can even help you even if you're self-employed. Now, most people think that, oh, I can't use earning because earning, you have to have a job. Well, the thing about it, you being self-employed, guess what? You can actually use earning. I'll tell you something else that people don't know. Earning rolled out this thing where they're testing to see if certain people, they have the Chime app, to where if you have the Chime app with the checking account, that they're testing it to be able to leverage that as well. Now, a lot of people are not even aware of this. Most people hear that earning says, oh, we don't work with people with the Chime app. Well, guess what? They're starting to work with people with the Chime app. Now, this is important because a lot of people can leverage from this, all right? Now, here's the thing about it. We all know it's no credit check, right? And so we all know that there's no interest on the loan, right? The good part about this is that anybody can get access to it. All right. Well, let me back that up. I won't say anybody, because if you're in these states, you may not be able to do this earning hack. Okay. So if you're in Connecticut, you're in Washington, D.C., Hawaii, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, New Jersey, Nevada, and Vermont, then they won't be able to help you on this here hack, right? However, I got another hack for you. But here's the thing about it. So with earning situation is that they would allow you to borrow up to $150 a day, up to $1,000 per pay period. Okay. And so what you have to do, you have to be making at least $1,000 a month. You have to either be making $500 every 2 weeks or $250 every week, right? Now, here's the thing about it. What people are not doing is leveraging their daily pay, okay? And so by you leveraging your daily pay, you'll be able to get access to more money, all right? Now, here's the thing about it. If you are self-employed, okay, or even if you work in a job, one thing I always tell you, especially working a job, first, increase that income by filing that W-4. You file that W-4 exempt for 3 to 4 months. That'll stop the federal income tax from being taken out of your check, right? And so that's going to give you the leverage to bring home a bigger paycheck. Now, this is 2 steps that I would do. One, I would register a business. Now, for those of you that don't know the proper NAICS codes and the best low-risk businesses to start or whatever, you can reach out to us because we actually do that, all right? That's number one, having a registered business, all right? This is how you actually get to that $10,000 or more, all right? Number 2 is opening up a PayPal account, okay? Once you open up that PayPal account, then depending on the bank, all right, and this is very important because making sure that you're building the right type of relationship, all right? And the reason is because with earning, all right, if you have like a prepaid card, they don't work with you, and they don't work with a savings account, okay? So they do not work with a PayPal account, right? Okay, hear me out. Now, earning does not work with a PayPal account, and they do not work with Walmart, okay, or with OnePlus, all right? Now, I want you to hear me out. I did tell you open up a PayPal account, right? But open up a PayPal business account, all right? Now, here's the play. Let's say you work in a job, all right? You didn't open up a registered business, okay? What you can do is have that money deposited to your regular personal checking account. Then, and yeah, it's going to be some fees, but what you're doing, you're going to be building a bridge, a relationship, okay? Then you can have that money deposited over into your business checking account. And here's the reason why. And you can have it deposited into your PayPal account, because there are lenders that will give you up to 10,000 plus once they actually see that you have revenue coming in. All right. And so I'm going to tell you those lenders that you really want to play this game with, because it's the leveraging of it. Like I said, you work in a job, or you may be, again, an independent contractor. Let me explain this about the independent contractor, or doing your side hustle like DoorDash and stuff like that. When I tell you all you're leaving money on the table, you're leaving money on the table. You're leaving opportunities on the table. And here's the reason why. You're going to need money on a daily basis, right? Okay. So since you are a side hustle or independent contractor and stuff like that, these Cash App type of companies like EarnIn, they will give you daily money, but you have to have a registered business. So how you play it, you open up the business checking account. Then what you do, you open up the personal checking account. All right. Now you have two accounts open. Now, the money that you have, that you already have going into your business checking account, you can have that money transferred over to your personal checking account, right? And so since you have that money going into your personal checking account, now you're going to qualify for EarnIn, okay? This actually helps you qualify for EarnIn, all right? But it not only does that, by you actually having the money deposited into your business checking account, now you're going to qualify for these type of lenders, all right? One, you're going to help qualify for like Fair Figure, because you have a registered business, okay? And the minimum revenue they want to see coming in monthly in your account is about $2,500, okay? That's with Fair Figure, all right? And that's looking at just the business. That's not your personal credit, okay? It has nothing to do with your personal credit. Now, you also have Giggle Finance. Giggle Finance gives you up to $10,000, right? And that's no hard pull on the credit as well. Just as long as you're able to show that you're making deposits 3 to 4 times a month, minimum revenue coming into the business is at least $1,500. Then you also have Fundo, right? Now Fundo being a merchant cash advance as well. Again, they're giving up to $10,000. So where you're leveraging this EarnIn thing at, again, not only are they able to give you money because they see that you having these deposits coming from your business account, taking the money from your business account, putting it over into your personal checking account. Now you qualify for them. And that's as an independent contractor. All right. Then you, if you work in a job, like I said, you do the reverse. You take the money from your, showing that you have money in your personal checking account, and you transfer that money over into your business checking account. And then, like I said, you can either have that money coming from your personal checking account and deposit into your PayPal account, since you're doing a regular deposit. Now, here's where PayPal come into play. Once you have, once you have deposits coming into your account, to where qualifying deposits coming into your account, then what they would do, they will also give you a loan, okay? They will also give you a loan that doesn't require your personal credit as well, in which I'm going to make a more in-depth video about the PayPal loan. But the thing about it is that a lot of people, they're using these cash money apps loan, like EarnIn. They're not using them the right way. They're just getting money on a daily. But if you leverage it right and you structure the business, you'll be able to get access to even more money. All right. And that's the reason I was telling you about the play about the filing that W-4. Okay, it's filing exempt, because that's going to put you in position to where you'll have access to more capital. All right. So if you have any questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, removing negative items off the credit, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.